How's it going, guys? We are back with a video here, and this video is going to be me predicting the next event for NHL 24 Hut. That'll be this Friday. It'll probably be the last event before Team of the Year, so 2-week event more than likely, because that will take you to January 5th, the first Friday of January. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this event, and if it's going to be worth it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and let's hop into it now. So we're going to do a little bit of a blast from the past, and we're going all the way back to NHL 21, all right? So 21 is the same as 20 in terms of it was also Winter National event. So this year in NHL 21, they called it straight up Winter National 2, I believe. So pretty funny how they just called it that straight up, but yeah, it was a very good event. I like the international events. I really did. I mean, it was a lot of fun here, and let me see where are the cards I'm just talking about. All right, so here it was. All right, so they had advent packs in NHL 21. This ended on January 1st, and I believe that is when they had Team of the Year come out as well. Was around January 1st that year, which was actually funny timing. It was the first day of the new year. I like that a lot personally. But yeah, these cards were unbelievable. They really were. Line Bobrovsky, Voracek, Zuccarello. I mean, there were so many good cards that came out during this event. The Zach Parise card comes to mind. So many fun cards. And then look at these cards, too. I remember that 87 Heischer was really good. Pastrnak was gross as well. Bouwmeester was really good. What a fun event this was. I mean, I really look back at it and really do enjoy it a lot. Claim your free advent pack, and you'd get randomly draw collectibles, master items you could potentially get as well, and Winter National set required items. So that's what I miss as well about this year. I feel like with the advent pack, they should have made it where there was like gold or silver collectibles in them, and eventually if you collected all those and logged in every day, you'd be able to trade that in for like a World Junior Choice pack. And I think that's what it was in this year, because I don't really understand. There's really no reason to open every advent pack except for the player ones where you get like 84s and 5s, because I mean that's good for set fodder at least, but in general, it's kind of a really waste of time to open these advent packs this year. Yes, you can get like the odd power-up collectible, but no one's pulling, very high-rated cards by any means at all. It's just a sad reality of it all. But yeah, NHL 21 had this Winter National event here, and honestly, it was a pretty good event. So it's funny looking at the cards here, actually. So they were 87s. Like, they didn't really have high-rated cards at all. 77s. What was going on here? Why are they releasing such low-rated cards during December? I mean, I guess, I don't know, I thought it was bad this year, but maybe it was worse than 21 a little bit with some of the live content. What the heck? Rivals. And remember that, guys, as well, because if you saw on the first page, they had 91 Line A. They always had, like, a boosted version of other card. Like, I think they should do that still, personally. Like, you can make the sets, but you could also pull higher-rated MSPs, right, that you can't make. I don't know. I think that'd be a cool idea to bring that back personally, but we'll see if they ever decide to do that. But these cards were unbelievable. Look at this Line A card, 6'5". I mean, these cards were absolutely cracked. I mean, with synergies active, you get up to a high speed. Look at that shot. It's like maxed out shot. Absolutely cracked. What did NHL 22 have, guys? That's more recent, right? What does NHL 22 bring to us? Is it a Christmas event? NHL 19 had a Christmas event. 20 was Winter National. 21 was Winter National. And NHL 22, what was that? NHL 22 brought you Hockey Roots. And what was the Hockey Root event all about? That's the $1 million question. Is that international? Oh, you bet it is. So it was 92 overall MSPs here. Back-to-back years, that's what they did. 92 overall at December. But actually 93, though, it looks like. Yeah, Forsberg up to 93. Oh, 93 overall Elite Master items available in packs. See, that's what I missed, though. Like, I just think they should do that again. They did it in 22 as well. I didn't think they did it in 22 also. I thought it was only in NHL 21 where they had, like, the special versions of cards only in packs. I think they should bring that back, personally. I think it'd be a really great idea. But as you can see, it was international again. You had Forsberg, Draisaitl, Bouwmeester, Zubov. These are really good cards as well, and the only thing is it's international all the time, right? It's very predictable, so there's only so many, I guess, cards you could do. But I mean, it doesn't mean they have to play for their international team. I don't think it really just doesn't matter. It just, I think as long as they've just pretty much whatever country they represent, they can get a card, as far as I know. But then you have the 90 Kucherov. These are some sick cards. I remember the Pastrnak gets a card every year. I noticed. Vorensky as well. And then they had 4, yeah, so it was 4 and 4, it would appear. So some pretty good cards here. Bouwmeester, Zubov, Drysdale. I remember that Drysdale was very, very good. I remember you could use that card to trade in, I think, for Team of the Year. I'm not sure if he had it that year, though. Then you had the World Junior cards, which I'm sure they'll have as well in NHL 24, where basically whatever card wins gold, they get a plus for gold, stuff like that. But we'll see if they do that again. And yeah, that's the event. You just your Hockey Roots collectibles, your packs, of course. So not Winter National, but Hockey Roots. So again, very similar for sure. This is where you have power up MSPs. So you trade in your 7 Hockey Roots collectibles, and then you gotta get them all the way up using event collectibles. All right. So that was NHL 22. Now NHL 22. I mean, it was a good event. I mean, I didn't hate it. But let's see what NHL 23 was bringing to us. NHL 23, guys, brought us Nations of Hockey. So, basically, guys, since NHL 20, it has always been an international event going on during Christmas time. And I don't know if I agree with that. I'm going to be honest, guys. I would say it is a 99% chance we're going to get an international event. 99% chance. I would be absolutely in shock if they were not... If it was not an international event. It just wouldn't make sense at this point because it just doesn't seem like they're really going for anything different here in December. And especially now because the World Juniors start pretty much immediately after this event gets started, right? Because this event will start on Friday the 22nd, I believe, right? Friday the 22nd, and I think World Juniors starts on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas. So for sure, they're going to be doing something when it comes to international because of World Juniors alone. So the thing is, I understand because of World Juniors, but at the same time, the NHL is not involved in it. You know what I mean? It's a completely separate thing. The NHL players are not playing in the World Juniors. So I just think it's weird a little bit how it's constantly international. I like them doing international stuff with the World Juniors, but should that be the main, I guess, theme of the event? No, probably not. But here you had Everyday Redeem a Free Edition of Hockey Daily Bonus Pack, and the sort of a chance to pull so I guess they had Advent Packs as well in NHL 23. Interesting. See, I didn't realize that. I thought, okay, interesting. So they had 90 overall master players. They had Eberle, Reichel, Jokiharju. Honestly, I did not like the cards, honestly, this year. I really didn't. There were not many good cards in the Nations of Hockey. And it's funny, you want to know about Nations of Hockey, guys? They actually had Nations of Hockey as an event in NHL 22 as well. It was not the December event, though, but it was also an event. I think it was in February or something like that. They had Nations of Hockey. So it just, reusing the same names, I don't really get it. This 90 McDavid card was absolutely insane, though. I remember that card was crazy. Other than that, though, the event cards were very mediocre to bad, I would say. But, yeah, that McDavid card was pretty absurd, honestly, how good it was. Then there it is. You have the Nations of Hockey MSP pack. You have your objectives and all that good stuff. You get collectibles and just very similar stuff. Your challenges, which are basically moments now, which aren't very good at all, unfortunately. I hate to say it. But for the most part, guys, I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty good event, guys. I mean, I'm a fan for sure, but the problem is, it just gets a little bit redundant, a little bit boring after a while, right? I think we can all agree with that at a certain point, yeah, we want something different, guys. We do. We want a different feel for an event. I want a Christmas event. I'll say it right now, I do. Or a holiday event. I understand you can say Christmas because, yeah, not everybody does celebrate Christmas. I totally understand that. Everyone that celebrates Hanukkah, I hope you guys have a good Hanukkah as well if you guys have celebrated that this month. But just in general, I mean, you gotta understand here that I think people love holiday events. Personally, I do. But that's my prediction for the event, guys. I really think it's going to be an international themed event, so that can be so many different cards, so many different players it could be, right? I mean, that could be anyone. Hopefully they use good players. Hopefully it's not complete randoms like last year, low-key, no offense to Jokiharju and Gudlevskis, and I don't know. There's a lot of random players they used for the event last year, right? I mean, I don't know. Eberle, I don't know. I mean, I understand because he did good in juniors and all that, but I don't know. In the World Juniors, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this potential event. Are you excited for another international event potentially, or do you want something completely different? And what would you like to see if there isn't an international event? I'm very curious. So that's pretty much it for this video. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's. And be sure to join my Discord, talk to me, followers, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.